Good morning. This is Lori with 88 Angels. I don't know how many inches of snow we have received overnight, but it's still snowing right now. It's sunrise. Not even the squirrels have shown up yet, but look at the birds coming. The little birds are already coming. And they scratch at the snow. Let's see if I can... Oh yeah, there it goes. You see them a little better. That orange one is... There's one right down here by the door. See them? They're scratching through the snow. Oh, look, our little mouse. Where is he? Where'd he go? There he is. There he is. Our little mouse. He's scratching through the snow too. Ha! See if I can see him a little better. Good morning. It's still snowing. I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna say maybe maybe 3 inches. There's our little mouse. There he is right there. You can tell it's still snowing. I guess the birds don't mind the mouse, huh? Look at all this. Look. This is what happened. And it's still snowing. You know, I don't know if I ever told you guys about what's beyond the fence. It's a reservoir, I want to say a habitat retreat, but that's not exactly what it's called. Like, good morning, Francisca. Good morning. A wildlife refuge, that's what it is, just on the other side of this fence. And there's a reservoir. And that's why we have so much, oh look, the bird landed on the tree. That's why we have so much wildlife here. And this is the cleansing of the air, of the earth. And then after this storm, so today, later on, like maybe 2 o'clock, it's going to be 40 degrees. And then from here, and all next week, it's going to be 60. So all of this snow is probably going to melt between today and tomorrow. And everything's going to turn green like a miracle. You know, This little mouse is so cute. I can't hardly take my eyes off of him, and he's not running away. Look, he's right there by this. Oh, he did run away. But it's still snowing, if you can see. And I was waiting for this storm for you guys to enjoy the quiet, the peace. Here's the birds underneath the tree digging for seed. Jaden, good morning. It's going to be a beautiful day. Except, out on the roads it's a mess and people have to drive slow and be very careful and that sort of thing. It's Friday, but oh yeah, happy Friday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open the sliding glass door, and I'm going to throw some seed out for these birds to see if they can, because they're hungry. I think it's 20 degrees. It's not like -0 or anything like that. But see them scratching? I love watching these little birds. So give me just a second. I'm not going to turn off the video. We're just going to let it run. Watch the snow. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, good. It's not frozen. There you go. Okay, we put out some seed. Poodle Experience, good morning. PBS? Are you kidding me? I'm a preschool teacher. I have to go to work today. I'm going to be driving. I work from noon to 6. So I'm going to be a teacher today. PBS, how about that? So now that I put out seed, there's going to be more birds coming. I wanted to set the camera up really fast. I didn't even have my tea yet. I was going to put it on before I came out here, but right now is sunrise. Can you see the snow? That little mouse took off. Yeah, it's still snowing. They say maybe another inch. But now that the sun's come up. Wonder where the little mouse went. That was fun to see him. And now that the birds have something to eat, they make a chirping noise, and then their friends hear the chirping noise, and their friends, more birds show up, like a little bird community. I took a video yesterday of the flock of sparrows and the flock of red-winged blackbirds. that I can't wait to share with you. Let's see over here if we can see. Look at the snow. I'm gonna enlarge it to see if I can tell, if you guys can tell if it's snowing still. Oh, that's a little sparrow. Yeah, and it's still snowing. You put seed out and just immediately it gets covered up. So give me just a minute. I'm going to leave the camera running and I'm going to go get some tea. I'll be right back, okay? All right, thanks for waiting. I brought some cards. Here, let's get a different angle now. You can see the snow coming. Today's guardian angel is Iyael. Watches over us from February 20th to February 24th. Iyael wants us to talk about sublimation. And I had to look it up because I had no idea what sublimation was. So, to try to explain in terms that I can understand, excuse me, it's alchemy. It's where an element goes from solid to gas and bypasses the liquid stage. And amazingly enough, one of the examples of sublimation is snow, where it evaporates it goes from solid to gas. So Iyael is also the Eight of Cups. It talks about moving on. And this is something we do every day. We learn every day and we leave one day behind and go to the next day. It's the past to the future. That's moving on. But in angel terms, it's hard to move on when we're traumatized because it freezes us in time. It freezes. But we're not children anymore. And we can understand that things happen, that people can be cruel, unfortunately. Some people like being cruel. They think it's funny. And we have to move on from them. And it hurts when we have to make these decisions to move on. And that's what makes us adults. We have to make adult decisions. What's best for our lives, what's best for our kids. Iyael is the God, the pleasure of man's children. So we look over our kids and our family and try to protect them from these evil people. And literally, we feel like we have to go home and wash our hands, get involved with these people, and you're like, ooh, their spirit is just yucky. So we have to come home and wash our hands, take a shower, and that's what this snow is doing. It's washing the air. That's why you don't eat the first snow. But now, if you wanted to eat the very top of the snow, you could. Make sure you don't dig down far. But by this time this afternoon, it's going to be 40. And tomorrow's going to be 50. And then the rest of the week is going to be 60. So this is all going to be gone in just a blink of an eye. And it's amazing how quickly it changes. But it's so beautiful. I jumped up at sunrise to share this with you. Let's see, what else do we have here? Renewal. Renewal and judgment. It seems like when we do judge, we judge ourselves the most harsh. Excuse me. We seem to forgive others more readily than we forgive ourselves. We give others the benefit of the doubt, something we don't give ourselves. Did our little mouse show up again? I think he's right there. I think he's right there. Let's see. Is that him right there? He's moving just yep, that's our little mouse. You know, I saw a bald eagle fly over the other day. It didn't land or anything, but that mouse should be very happy that he's still with us. But yeah, we judge ourselves so harshly. We get down on ourselves and we criticize ourselves and we call ourselves names. And you're helping the haters. And that is just not acceptable. Oh, he's back. What's he doing? He ran off and then ran back. Let me see where he's running to. In the snow, sometimes you can see exactly where they're running to because they make a trail, but I don't see where he's running to. A judgment is where we review our life. We weigh the good and the bad. We try to do better. The angels want us to move on. They say we can't change the past to look forward. Look towards the future, even this afternoon or tomorrow. That what's done is done. I can't believe we're being able to watch this little mouse. I bet he's happy to get a bite of seed. I'm surprised some blue jays aren't here, because these birds are chirping. But the squirrels are not here yet. They probably don't want to pounce through this snow. So regarding judgment, the angels want us to look forward, to have something to look forward to this afternoon, tomorrow, next week, next month. Well, there was a gust of wind, wasn't it? Maybe that was the angels, because the branches aren't moving. Wow. Where did our mouse go? Ugh, that was crazy. Let's look over here. Bring it back into perspective. Oh, hi, Amber. You know what? What if I open the door a little bit? I know it's 20 degrees. What if I opened it a little bit? Oh. We'll see. Exactly. So the snow, it cleans everything. It cleans the air. It cleans the trees. It cleans the ground and the birds and everything it cleans. And snow, it's so pure and white. Rebirth, exactly. And then just in the next couple of days, it's going to be fast. Everything you're looking at right now is going to be green. It's going to happen fast. Oh, right, I was talking earlier about this fence. So there's the fence right there. And just on the other side of the fence is a wildlife refuge and a reservoir. And they close it during the winter for all the birds who migrate. That's why we have so much, that's why we have so much wildlife here, is that we're right next to this wildlife refuge. So with the card today being renewal, and the angels want us to leave the past behind, like this snow, that I was really looking forward to this snow because it's so significant. It's like the passing of time, like a door is opening to spring. hibernating. Even the woodpeckers are going to show up soon. All the migrating birds that left, they're going to be coming back. This storm is going to be over in just a couple of hours. Look at that big chunk of snow. There's the tree, there's the branches. Yeah, the birds land on those branches. Looks like a wonderland. Excuse me. And it is a wonderland. Those branches look like angel wings all covered in snow. The sun's come up, but I don't know if we can tell because it's so cloudy still. Here's the renewal card. I'll read it to you. Reviewing the past with compassion and forgiveness. Time to head in a new direction. Clarity on your life purpose. In your heart, you know what to do. And we make things so complicated. And so let's just break it down. So we see the snow outside. We put two and two together. If we're going to go outside, we need a coat. If it's raining, you might need an umbrella. And when you go out in this world that's so harsh and cruel, you take your angel with you. They're going to go anyway, but they like to be invited. And judgment is renewal, leaving the past behind. The snow is renewal. Let's see if we can get the snow on the, how high up the trees go. Well, you can see the snow falling off the branches. Doesn't that look like angel wings? Oh, I just heard the blue jay. Here he comes. Here he is. There he is, right there. There he is. Oh, there's his friend. There's 2 blue jays now. There's one. It's still snowing. You can barely see it, but it is still snowing. This is an interesting bird. Where did our little mouse go? These ones with the orange, they're not robins. Oh my gosh, there's a little finch with an orange head. Clearly a male. Oh, he's so beautiful. I don't know if I can get him on camera. He's so small. And he blends in. There he is. There he is right there. See, he's orange. Wow. You hear the birds? There he is. It's still snowing. It's microscopic, but it's still snowing. And they're going right down here where they can get to the seed. And the squirrels haven't shown up yet. Well, the squirrels are starting to move. I don't know if they're going to come down out of the tree yet, but they're starting to move. Oh, that's a dove. This is going to be the last snow for a while. Oh, there's some more doves. You see the snow? 3 inches since yesterday. Looks like angel wings. Maybe the flock of birds will show up. I see them way, way over there. And I don't know if you can tell, it's still snowing. I'm going to close this door because it's getting cold. And I'm going to go get some tea. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I thought it'd be fun to pull some cards. We'll just pull one from each deck and see what it says, okay? This deck is Crystal Angels Oracle. Let's see if they have any insight for us today. This is something I've never done before, so let's see how it works. I see other people doing it and they're really good at it, so that's why I don't do it. Let's see. Oh, how about this one? Stress reduction. De-stress your mind, body, and schedule as you need to rest, recharge, and revive. And that's what the snow is doing for us today. It's renewing. Okay, let's see which one this says. New or renewed love. Okay. Let's see what this says. Karma cards. Some of these cards are so complicated, I don't know what they mean. These are planets. Pluto, the Sun, Venus, Jupiter. See, I don't know what this stuff means. In Virgo, I don't know what that means. In Aquarius. What is to be shared. Long-range thinking. That's what we were talking about before, is the angels want us to leave the past behind and look towards the future. Like a renewal. We already know what's happened before. Let's look at the angels and ancestors. We talked about our ancestors earlier this week, didn't we? Ooh, the White Witch with an owl. Stand your ground. Enjoy success. Let's see if there's a winter card. Winter, take care of your needs. Spring, see your seeds grow. How about that? Can you see the snow? It's snowing even harder now. The skies are trying to turn blue, but it's still snowing. We saw our little mouse earlier, and the sun is up, but it's still so cloudy. I think our blue jays got something to eat and left. And I thought a flock of those red-winged blackbirds were going to show up, and I saw them over there in the forest, but they didn't come over. And the snow represents transformation, changes, a welcomed change. This is our last. I'm pretty sure this is going to be one of the last storms. Saying goodbye to winter and hello to spring. You want to see the birds? Excuse me.